Mystical performed live at Mardi Gras on February 16th. The Michael Jackson estate is being sued over a home video being shown on TV. And Prodigy apparently warned Nas as early as '97 that Jay-Z was dissing him. Wow. Good times.
Boom, pow, bang. Doo, doo, doo.
Although these three stories really have no relation to each other than the date they were published, they all made me go wow. Mystical's performing already, a mere month and 2 days after he was released. If you watch my show Good News for Rap, you'll know how I feel about Mystical coming back. But to be back this soon is just even more awesome. He seems really eager to get back into it. Now, as for the Michael Jackson estate being sued, I sort of have mixed feelings on it. He's being sued because a video of him singing R. Kelly's Ignition was shown on TV. So Universal Music Group is suing him for $3,000. Now, to sue over something so mundane and for so little is pretty ridiculous. So he was singing and dancing to a song in his car, and because he didn't pay to sing the song, they have the right to sue him. So next time you're in your car, jamming to your favorite tune, singing along, make sure it's not being videotaped. And even more so, make sure it doesn't get thrown on TV, because you could be next. Now, at the same time, I don't really feel sorry for the state being sued. I mean, it serves them right for exploiting Michael's death like they did. Finally, in a decade-old beef, new information is released. Prodigy apparently warned Nas as early as '97 that Jay-Z was dissing him. This information was found in a lost interview that was recently released on Planet Ill. What the fuck? Is this really relevant to anything? Does it seem sort of suspicious that this information is released? This interview is magically found while Prodigy is in jail? I don't know, it seems like Prodigy is just trying to keep his name in the news while he's behind bars. It is interesting to note, however, that I did notice Jay-Z's subliminal tactics back then that 50 Cent has recently pointed out as well. In the just plain stupid category, in case you haven't heard, 50 Cent considers starting a beef with Susan Boyle, and Rick Ross calls his new album his best yet. I really have nothing to say about 50 Cent that I haven't said already. And as for Rick Ross, when you're as horrible as he is, how can you be any worse? Anyway, this is me. I'm out.
You've been watching this guy and his point of view. Please comment, rate, and subscribe.
Since we're talking about the Jay-Z Nas beef, and since people still seem to diss Jay-Z about Renegades with Eminem, maybe it wasn't so obvious back then, especially with Nas saying that M killed Jay on his own track. But originally Renegades was M's track with Royce da 5'9", not Jay-Z's, which everyone by now, 10 years later, should know. But I still see it used as an argument when talk of the beef comes up. So obviously some people don't know. It really is pretty much a moot point. I mean, Jay-Z was already riding on the coattails of a great song, and even at that, it doesn't really matter because Jay basically admitted defeat anyway.